We're cozied up.
I like being cozied up, though.
We're ready to do this thing.
Do that thing. Do that
What up,
thing.
guys?
Do it.
Welcome to the breakfast breakdown. Alan, you already started your breakfast. No.
Well, I didn't get a custom omelet.
So it's time to talk about Palins.
Should we do that? Is that why we're here?
You ready to do that?
I can do that.
Anywho, so here's the scoop on console. It's gonna be an NA final.
You think so?
Blight is going to either 4-0, 4-1 goes 5, and Elevate is guaranteed to 5 or 4-0 Gangstars.
Guaranteed.
And then that's going to be the set. The finals is going to be a good set, though.
So, the funny thing is, the Gangstars team was talking about how, this won't be a repeat of Valencia. Their games are going to be close. No one's touched us in our season. But then they got Blokely, who hasn't played the game in 3 months.
Right, well, that was the same thing at DreamHack, dude.
It was the same thing at DreamHack.
No one had touched anyone. All the teams that were there were 4-0ing everyone else.
Yeah. NA final, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I like that Goes 5 team, though. Swiper and the boys.
Yeah. They all said mad respect to those dudes.
Yeah. I mean...
But they're going to get smacked. Anyway, Nocturne's VP. This is interesting because they got their first win yesterday, ever.
Yeah, ever. International win.
And VP don't have Sims, but everyone's saying that they're going to be fine without one of their biggest
There's a lot of
stars.
confidence shooting off about Sizz.
Yeah, there is.
And I'm thinking back to watching him play throughout the fall, and I don't remember him being as much, okay, granted, he's a good player, as much of a standout as, like, a Scosis.
Really?
Or, like, a Sorsa, like, when it comes to damage.
Right. Well, hopefully he's been practicing hard. So I feel like, what if Nocturnes beat them? What if they keep going?
Yo, I was talking to Hecate after they played...
Because that would put them in the winners
finals.
Right.
Yeah. I was talking to Hecate, and I think it was Crimson that walked up, and I was like, so how was that? It's like, feels good. And I was like, so what about VP? They're like, we'll be fine. Like, no hesitation. Like,
they're looking good.
They're super confident right now.
I think they had the easiest first round. Maybe that's good for them, then.
I think it's what they needed, man. It's a long drought. It's a year of coming to this style of an international event and only getting, like, a map here and there. But granted, that was off of Burrito and then Kanga. So,
Yep.
I mean...
And then...
Now's the time, if it was one.
So if they lose there, though, they have to face either the loser of... Who, Nip and Kanga?
No, they play the bottom side loser from Group A, so they'll play up against Renegades.
Oh, wow.
I think.
I feel like they could probably beat Renegades.
I think so,
in their
too.
current state.
I think so too. Renegades did not look very good yesterday.
Anyway, but we'll not see them today. We're going to see Nip and Kanga.
Yeah. That's going to be good.
This should be a really good one.
That's going to go 5.
I don't know which way that... Yeah, I don't know which way that'll go.
I'm not going to call it. I'd be embarrassed. I think you're looking at 2 of the strongest 3 teams, though, here in that matchup.
Absolutely. And Group B, that's it. It's going to be amazing. We'll have to watch that one. Fnatic G2.
Who you got?
I don't know. Because Fnatic looked shook yesterday, but they had the hardest team. They probably weren't looking their best, is what they'll say. On top of the fact that Space Station were looking really good. And they were probably the strongest international team yesterday. We don't really know that, I don't think. Space Station, Nocturnes, I don't know who's going to be strong about.
I almost
don't even count Kanga as an international team at this point.
I feel like nobody does.
I almost throw them in there with the NAU. I mean, they earned it.
I think that's going to be a 2-0 or 3-0 sweep easy for G2.
Really?
Dude, when Theo was doing his interview and he was talking about how they came out game 1 with their best pocket strat and it was a solo Ashe.
Oh, yeah? Oh, G2 have done that. They've done that big Siege Shield Ashe like once.
Man, it rattles my bones. Think of that. People are making that try to happen in 63 because that looked good.
Wow. I don't know if it'll be 3-0, but dang.
Yeah.
I feel like I gotta give that 3-2 whichever way.
You think so?
I hope so.
The damage, so like when I was watching Fnatic yesterday, their damage dealing is so good. But the problem is they've been bad recently, since the fall finals and then yesterday. They're really bad at playing the objective lately.
Sive and Fishy maybe just needed to warm up. I don't don't know.
I mean, they were getting over.
There's the Bugsy show yesterday.
It was the Bugsy show yesterday. But that being said, Fish Echo was right there in damage.
Yeah.
I mean, he was dealing 6 figures in just about all the games.
They both were, but
Yeah.
Bugsy, I don't know if he should have been doing 6 figs. If he should have been top.
Yeah.
And 21-9. Like
That
neither of
was
the other dudes,
ridiculous.
they had their damage right, but they
Yeah.
weren't getting kills and they were dying more than Bugsy.
I think G2 more than any other team though is going to have a response for the Maeve.
Okay, and then Navi China Dream.
Dude, that's going to be good.
I'm so pumped to see the China team, the China Super Team. This is the Dream Team. This is the best 5 of the players they could set.
Yeah. And
Right.
the dream is the exact right word. Although, it's funny because I was talking to Josh about this. Did you watch them play yesterday?
Did they? No, they didn't play.
Kanga, or not yesterday, 2 days ago? Kanga was playing Dream
Oh,
for fun.
I was watching them scrim, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was talking to Josh Kemp before the event. He was talking about how, sure, it's a quote-unquote dream team, but you got to keep in mind that JC pretty much wiped the floor every time they met up against QG, so it's still a hurt roster.
Right.
It's just not as bad as it could have been.
I wonder.
Hi, Tom.
What's up, up top?
Oh, he wasn't looking. I was going to
F-Dot's playing games. Put the blinders on. Don't let the crowd get to you. All right. We're here to perform. So,
okay.
but I wonder because they're wiping the floor with him. But is it because mechanically, or is it because the draft thing? Right? Because you look at a team like Kanga or a team like Nocturnes who wipe the floor with everybody. And they seem to be on par mechanically.
True.
But it's just that preparation or that draft or what you're doing in game that can kind of make or break you. And even you look at Nip Renegades, they're like, they had a good draft. Frankly, they just didn't do anything.
Yeah.
They just sat there and let us
You
kill them.
look at a team like Renegades, and the struggle is the fact that they still don't have a blast player. SK as well.
Yeah. Most
So-
of NA.
Yeah, and that's a big deal when it comes to being able to have that zone control. God, anyone who can deny area just by throwing out massive AoE.
So the question is, can those 3 dudes from China Dream bring those 2 good QG players into the fold? And is it just something that they know, like a strategy or a draft or a way they play?
Here's, I think, the good news. When we were looking back at Valencia, from the 2 players from QG specifically, you have Guagua and Kami. Kami was the dude who came out and played Damage Grok all Valencia. Damage Grok's even better now.
Yeah?
And then you look at Guagua, he played mostly Bomb King, but also was able to flex onto Eevee and Buck as well. So, those 4 champs right there could really change the game, especially considering if you look at a Bomb King, Buck, and Grok specifically, those are top-tier picks.
Yeah.
So, it could be really... that's going to be a high-powered game, I think, because Navi looks really calm and controlled still.
Yep. Well, boys, that's going to be day 2 coming at you soon. Don't miss it. Breakfast Breakdown.